It's recording now. Just adds a little stress, but it's okay. All right, are y'all ready for math?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, here we go. All right, I heard this rumor that Coach Austin said we get to get a whole bunch of new equipment for PE. Yeah. And he said you need to find out what kind of balls you need, what kind of sports everybody likes, and what kind of balls you need. So, oh my goodness, you guys need to tell me.
Basketball.
What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? What? What do you need, Emma? What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? Jump rope. Jump rope. What? Blake, what do you need? What do you need? Okay, wait. This is too much. Too much. Miss Crowder doesn't even know what you said. All we were doing was screaming. I couldn't hear anything. So we got to figure out something. We have to figure out a way. Think about it. We have to figure out a way that we can tell Coach Austin what we need and what we really want. What's our favorite sport? Oh my goodness. So we got to figure out a way. I want you to stop and think. Put your hands down. Stop and think. I'm going to give you a few seconds. There's got to be a way that we can figure out instead of this screaming, because there's got to be a way to plan. Okay, hang on. Put your hand down. Okay, are you thinking?
I actually know.
Oh, hang on just a minute. You got it? Okay, tell me.
Graph.
Graph?
Huh?
What do you mean a graph?
I mean like a paragraph.
A paragraph?
Can I come up and show you?
Sure. What are you going to show me? This is the marker that works.
I mean like. I mean like here's the numbers.
Okay.
Like 1, 2. Let me draw it.
Okay.
And we put the people, like the balls.
Okay. But I have a question.
What?
This is a very important question. What balls? How do we decide that? There's got to be a way for us to decide what balls we need.
I was about to show you.
Well, let's see if somebody else knows. You want to pick somebody? Pick somebody. Ina, you don't have to show us. Tell me how. Tell me how.
So, like, right here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like,
But we don't know what balls yet. There's got to be a way. Blake.
You could do like sports.
Oh, okay.
Like soccer, basketball, jump ropes,
Volleyball.
All right. So maybe we should do what? Take a vote. All right. So have a seat, ladies. So we're gonna. He said we could do 4 kinds of sports equipment. Blake, you have a thought? What is it?
Voting was what I was going to say.
What was it? Vote. Voting. We have some great thinkers in here. Okay. Vote. So we're going to vote. We have to vote on 4 things. He said only 4. So we have to decide on 4. So let's see. I'm going to pick Saya. What's the sport that you love? Pick something. Tell me. Basketball. Okay. So what kind of basketball? What do we need for basketball? Okay. So we need a basketball. That's our first sport. What's our second sport? Jalen. Volleyball. Okay. I better make that into a lowercase. Okay. Let's see. Emily, tell me another one. Soccer. So we'll need a soccer ball. Okay, and there's one. He said we could do one more thing. And girls or boys, it could be anything. He said we could do one more. Oh, Adrian. Oh, jump rope. That's exact. You know what? A jump rope is another activity, another sport. I've seen people do this. And they can jump crazy. Okay, here we go. Now, okay. Well, here's our 4 sports.
Yes.
So now what do? There's another step we have to do. Because I don't know how many soccer balls. I don't know how many volleyballs, basketballs, or jump ropes.
We have to raise our hand. Like, tally marks.
Oh, what?
Tally marks.
Tally marks. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Do you agree, Blake?
Yeah.
What do you agree with? Them? What did they say? Tally marks. Okay, so let's see. If I do tally marks, how many times do you get to vote?
1.
1. How many boys and girls are here today?
21.
21, because we're all here. So how many tally marks are we going to have all together? 21. So here, I'm going to give you like 10 seconds to think. Do I want more soccer balls? Do I want more volleyballs, basketballs, or more jump ropes?
I was thinking like football.
Oh, he said we only can have 4. But you know what? I think he probably later on there'll be a chance for him to get more footballs. You know, there's this thing called a budget. All right, here we go. Are you thinking? All right, so we're going to start with soccer balls. If you want more soccer balls, raise your hand, and you have to raise them high. Now, when I do tally marks, let's see. I have to count, so hold your hands up. Blake, is your hand up? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, here I go, a tally mark. What's a tally mark? Ashley, what's a tally mark? You want to show me on the board? Show me. Or all of us. Show all of us. Damien, she's going to show us, okay? All right, show us.
It's like these things.
Those things, and we use them to do what?
Well,
To vote and to help us, what? Count. To help us count. Very nice. Good job. Okay, so that's a tally mark. Okay, so how many were there? I forgot. 10. Good listeners. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, wait. Well, that's 5.
You erase that.
Why? Why, Stephanie? Stephanie, come show me. Well, I have 5 up there, so I know I'm not wrong. You'll show me down here, and I'll fix it if I think I need to. 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgot. Why do you do the cross? Why do you do that? Why do you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 when we do tallies?
It's because you can count by 5 instead and be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, that's a great strategy. Here we go. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this is 10. So how many more boys and girls have to vote? How many? 11. 11, because we have 21. 10 have already voted. So how many, Andy, are left over? 11. All right, here we go. Volleyballs. Raise your hand for volleyballs. 2. That's it. 1, 2. Basketballs. Basketballs. 1, 2. Oh, raise your hand again. I'm sorry, I missed one. 1, 2. No volleyball? No?
Basketball.
So there's just, I'm sorry, basketballs.
There's basketball.
Did you raise your hand for basketball? Okay, Miss Crowder made a mistake. I left out Saya. Okay, so now we have 10
Minus 2.
is what? 10 plus
12.
12 plus.
15.
All right, so, how many more kids can vote?
5. 6.
Okay, so let's see. 15 plus 6 equals 21. All right, because you have 5, 1. Okay, anyway. All right, so how many do you think should be under jump rope then?
6.
Let's raise our hand and check. Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Soccer ball's the most.
All right, so now we've got our tally marks. What is this called?
Graph.
What's it called? Data. What's another word for data, Adrian? Information. We're going to create a graph with our information. Yes. because we're going to find out, we're going to use this data or information to find out important stuff to help Coach Austin decide which balls he needs to buy, which ones we voted on and which ones we think he should get. Instead of, in this time when we're creating this graph, we're going to make sure that we don't yell out and let Miss Crowder call on you. Or we can talk and then you can share it with your neighbors. Okay, so we have our graph. Caleb, you started. You said something very brilliant. What was it? What do we have to have? What did you just say? Sports graph. And where would that go, Caleb?
Title at the very, very top.
Title at the very, very top. So we're going to say sports. Now, let's see. Jamie, why do we have this up here?
Because it's very important, because if you wouldn't put it, then people wouldn't know what the graph is about.
Oh, so what would we call this? Our
Sports graph.
And what's this called right here? Title. This is the title of our graph. Every graph has to have a what, Sam? What does every graph have to have?
A line.
Has a line. What else? Think about it for just a second. Look at our graph. What does our graph have that gives us information about what we're doing? What's that thing called? Just a second. He's thinking. Do you want me to show you another graph? Okay. Because this graph talks about something else. So it has something else. What is that? It's just like this. Title. It's a title. What does the title tell us, Sean? What does the title of the graph tell us? What is that telling us? What's it telling us? Read it. Read that for me. Graph. Very good. So what is it telling us about? What are we talking about? Sports. All right, here we go. So I have my sports graph. I have my tally marks, which is also my what? My information, which is also my data. Okay, here we go. I need to see which one is going to be the most. So Elizabeth, who was so smart, I'm going to move this over so you can see how she's already drawn her numbers.
Can I show you my way?
What is your way?
Can I come up again?
Tell me what you're going to do.
I was going to write soccer. Was the sports that they wanted, and I was going to count the.
Oh, you were going to fill in the things?
Can I show you?
Well, let me have some other boys and girls to help us too, because we need a lot of helpers to plan the whole graph, because it's a big graph. And this is our class graph, because we're trying to tell him what we want, what kind of balls and stuff we want. Okay, so Elizabeth, I am going to use your numbers. Can I do that? Because this was super smart. And look, what's the highest number do you think we need to put on our graph? 10. Why, Madison? Do not do that. Why, Madison?
Because we only have a little amount of people.
Okay, very good. Does anybody else have another thought on that? Emma, why?